but let's have just a little bit of practice before we start. Everybody go down, if they can, to the bottom of their screen where it says chat and hit that chat button. You should have a little sidebar come up on your screen, and everybody just type in hi for me. There you go. They got it already. So there's Madeline. She says hi. The DeSarno say hi. Michelle says hi. Carol says hi. Andrew says hi. Brenda says hi. Hunter says hi. The Hurley say hi. The Watson say hi. Jessica says hi. Jerry Shea says hi. All right. So to play this trivia game, oh wait, Mary O'Connor hasn't said hi. And she's going to know a lot of these answers, so we have to wait for Mary O'Connor.
She knows all this stuff.
Hurry, Mary, hurry to the chat screen. Oh, Erin, yes, Erin O'Connor is there also. She's going to know a lot of these answers too. I think you guys are all going to go down to the O'Connors tonight. Although there's some liturgical things on here. The head of the altar guild is present for this party. She might know a thing or two as well. And Natalie has friends in New Orleans, so she might know some answers. All right, so Mary is on board. So everybody put yourselves on mute because we don't want anyone accidentally shouting out the answer, you know, and perhaps not ruining it for everyone, but perhaps not quite, you know, getting in there. And we are going to start our trivia. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to open up our screen one more time so everybody can see. All right, can everybody see the screen that's up? All right, so we've got our chat up, we've got our screen up, and now we are going to start our trivia. If you know the answer, type it in. Whoever gets it right and typed in first will win that question. And you know what? I should probably get a pen and paper. Talk amongst yourselves for just one little minute here while I get something to keep score.
Let's do him some food. Can I have some butter for my...
Jamie's playing Buckwheat Zydeco in the background here.
I love Buckwheat Zydeco.
I don't have anything else.
All right.
Hey, I was gonna have my bread. No, I don't want that.
All right, so we're about to have our first question, and this round is New Orleans trivia. So we're about to have our first question. If you know the answer, type it in. Oh, here comes Joy. I'm going to make sure that our friend Joy gets in here first. If you're just joining us, we are having our first trivia round. So if you can open up your chat, then please do that. And if you know the answer to the trivia question, just type it into the chat and we will see who knows the most about New Orleans. This is going to require some adult help for a lot of these questions, just so you know. There'll be some that the kids will know and some of the adults will know, but this is kind of an all ages thing. So the first question is, America's first mixed drink was created in New Orleans. What is it? If you know it, type it in. No. Yes, Mary O'Connor. Mary O'Connor wins that point. It is the Sazerac cocktail, America's very first mixed drink. Good job, everybody. I thought it would have been the Hurricane also. That's a popular New Orleans drink, but it's not the very first one that was ever created in the whole country. It is the Sazerac, and you can look it up for yourselves later. The next question. What is the New Orleans version of a donut? Oh, Natalie got it. Natalie was the first one. Beignets. Very messy to eat. They're covered in powdered sugar, and as soon as you pick it up, it just goes all over the place. All right, next question. Everybody poised over their typewriters and keyboards. Which famous pirate lived in New Orleans? Ooh, stumper. Ah, Mary O'Connor got that one too. Oh, I knew this was going to be a hot one. Jean Lafitte. Jean Lafitte lived in New Orleans and actually was helpful to the cause of the United States during the Revolutionary War. Funny story. Next question. Which day of the week is Red Beans and Rice Day? Well, no, no. Nope. Yes, WASIX. All right, WASIX. Monday is red beans and rice day. Do you know why? The ones that end in Y. Ha, ha, ha. Monday is red beans and rice day because Monday was the first day of the week where you could do housework, and it was cleaning day. So usually the woman of the house would put red beans and rice on at the end of the day on Sunday and just let them cook overnight and into the next day, so that she didn't have to worry about cooking dinner on Monday when she was starting all of the house cleaning. So Monday was red beans and rice day, and then it just became a thing. All right, next question. Who is the New Orleans Queen of Voodoo? Yep, Mary O'Connor. Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau, the Queen of Voodoo. You thought Brenda was going to know that? Brenda's not into voodoo. Is she? I hope not. Don't make her mad either way. Yes, Marie Laveau is the Queen of Voodoo in New Orleans. Next question. The world's longest continuous bridge crosses which body of water near New Orleans? Tough to type. Yes, Carol Rayner, Lake Pontchartrain. Good job. The longest continuous bridge. Good job, Carol. Yeah, but we knew what you meant, Carol. It's hard to spell. All right, next question. What kind of business could help me find a muffaletta? Sandwich, yes, DeSarno's got that one. Bakery, not quite. We're looking more for a restaurant or a sandwich place or something like that. So DeSarno's got that one. Good job. A muffaletta is a great big sandwich, and you build it on round bread. Yelp. You can't get a muffaletta in New Jersey. You could, but it wouldn't be the real thing. Round bread, and it's got all kinds of meat and cheese and dressing, but it has to have olive spread on it. Like, what's that olive stuff? It's like that, but it's green olives, not black olives.
Tapenade.
Thank you, tapenade. See, Michelle knew what I meant. Keep that, Natalie says it's a Sicilian sesame bread. Keep that thought in your mind for our last question. All right, next question is, which famous jazz musician lends his name to the New Orleans airport? Yes, Natalie got that one. Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong Airport. Oddly enough, the airport abbreviation for New Orleans is MSY. I don't know why that is. Oh yeah, Madeline got that one. So point goes to the McCarthy Krauser family, but Madeline is the one who actually got that point. Good job, Madeline. All right, next question. Who are the members of the Live Oak Society? I don't think anyone's going to get this one. I was really surprised. Question mark. That's what I said too. Double question mark. I said that too. I'll give you a hint. There are lots of members, but only one human. Nope. Not quite, Natalie. Not quite a garden club. Nope, not animals. Not acorns. You're getting closer. Trees. Yes, the DeSarno's got that one. So all over Louisiana, but particularly in New Orleans, where there are lots and lots of old growth trees, there is the Live Oak Society. There is one human member, and they are the bookkeeper, like the records keeper and bookkeeper. The rest of them are live oak trees that have reached a certain diameter, and that's how they know that they're of a certain age. But there are lots and lots. What's that?
We found the baby.
Who did?
Me.
Again?
Was it in the extra cake?
It's a good thing. It's a
I don't
good
think
thing that you guys know where to order the cakes from, because one of the babies, and there might be a few more, you never know. One of the babies, at least, was found again by, not this year Erin, but Madeline. So good job, Madeline. You get to buy the king cake next year. Thank you. All right, are we ready for the next question? Last question, which 3 countries have flown their flag over New Orleans? No, 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 no. Yes, Jessica got that one. France, Italy, and the United States. A lot of people don't know this, but New Orleans had a huge Italian population for a very long time and actually owned that part of the country for some time. And then it was France. And then it was the United States when we bought it as part of the Louisiana Purchase. So good job, Jessica Gonzalez. That was the last question. And I deserve a point for predicting this, but Mary O'Connor actually got 3 points. Natalie and the DeSarnos got 2 points each. And then the Wasicks and Carol Rayner and Jessica Gonzalez each got 1 point. So good job, everyone. For our next activity, gotta go back. For our next activity, we're gonna watch just like a 2-minute video. And this is all about, you know how usually okay, David and Aaron get credit too. Thank you, Mary, for lifting up your family members, yes. So this year, since they can't have a Mardi Gras parade like they usually do in New Orleans, people have decided to decorate their whole entire houses like Mardi Gras floats. Have you ever been to a parade and seen a great big, it's a car that's covered like a truck or a car and it's covered with all kinds of decorations like the Memorial Day parade sometimes or other kinds of parades? So since they can't have a parade like that this year, people have decorated their houses like floats. So if you want to make sure that the sound is up, keep yourself on mute because otherwise the sound will be all messed up for everybody. But go ahead and turn your sound up because we're going to watch just a little short video and see all the ways that people have decorated their houses this year for Mardi Gras. And they're calling it Yardi Gras instead of Mardi Gras. So let's watch. All right. That was pretty cool. I think I like the one with the dinosaurs best. What did you guys think? You like the dinosaur one or the flowers?
The dinosaur one, but the one with the fake people on it, I think I really like that one.
I like that one too, where they had their masks and their beads and everything on. That was cool.
From what I understand, they actually, a lot of the houses are decorated by the folks who normally do the floats. And it was got started, I think, as a way
How do I turn it up?
them
What do you
employed.
push?
Well,
Because it's very good for them.
That's fine.
that could be. There were a lot of the houses we saw looked like perhaps the people could afford to spend decent money on decorating their homes. Those are some beautiful, beautiful houses. What does Mardi Gras mean? Oh yeah, the Alphonse Mucha one was really cool with all those different, really beautiful Art Deco pictures of ladies. Anyone know what the words Mardi and Gras mean?
Fat Tuesday. Crazy
Fat Tuesday. All right, good job, everybody. Why is it Fat Tuesday? Why is that the day before Lent starts?
Really?
Anyone? Anyone?
Because that's when you can party up before Lent.
But why Fat Tuesday?
Because you use up all your fat before Lent starts.
That is exactly right. That's exactly right. So when a lot of people still do this, a lot of people fast. They don't eat certain foods, especially really rich foods. So if you have a lot of like butter and sugar and bacon grease and lard and all that stuff, you eat a lot of donuts because you have to fry those in fat, and you eat pancakes because you have to fry pancakes in some oil, right? And you eat cake because that's got lots of sugar and butter and eggs and fatty stuff in it. That's why. So you eat, you call it Fat Tuesday because that's the last day before Lent, before you have to fast from all that stuff. So you want to eat it all, right? And does anyone know when Mardi Gras starts? The season of Mardi Gras is only one day, but the season of Mardi Gras is longer than that. Anyone know when that starts?
2 weeks earlier?
Longer.
After the Christmas season is over?
It starts at Epiphany. So you have all that time to really just party on. And then one more day, if you haven't gotten rid of all your yayas and your fat and your sugar and everything else by Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, then you got to eat it all. So everybody is going to eat all of their butter and oil and sugar and eggs and margarine and bacon and everything in their house before tomorrow. Some of you might be up a little bit late trying to eat all that food, but do your best. Okay.
So who answered before I got us off mute?
Who answered what?
Who answered the question? When does it start? Because today is the
Jessica.
last day. Okay.
Yeah.
Erin's jumping up and down going, but I knew the answer. I know these things about New Orleans. I knew it.
Well, I believe you. I believe you. But let's take a few glances at the ghosts of Mardi Gras past. They're all friendly ghosts, so there's no need to be afraid. Let's look at some ghosts of Mardi Gras past. Not all of them are ghosts. Oh, look, there's one. Hey, the giver of the king cake this year and next year as well, as it turns
Oh
out.
my goodness, I'm so lucky. Look at me in all of my purple and my green.
Oh, that's a really good outfit. My crown from last
So-
year.
I think so that must have been, was that 2 years ago? And I
I
came
think it was
straight.
2 years. I think that was
So
2
I-
years ago.
I was going to say, I recognize the decoration because Abita is a sponsor at some of the other events. And so I believe I had already been Mardi Gras
I
prior
see.
to this.
Okay, there we have Holly and Michael Brown and Chris Harris and some lady off to the right.
And you, I noticed.
That me, yes. Here we have our beloved kitchen crew. That's Don Kern and Mark Douches and Michael Brown and Kevin Walsh, and way in the back, Jerry Shea. It's not the best picture, but it is some of the best people. And we love them, all of them. Good stuff. I think we know those people. Those people might be joining us this very evening. What do you think? Are they?
He's so little.
Or who was the first one?
Hey, look, she's got a crown on tonight too. Woo! Yay, Sophia. I think that was 2 years ago also. Okay. Brenda wearing the same mask she has on tonight, I believe, and Kathy Harris.
I think you were in that.
The Shays and the Brewers, of course. John loves Mardi Gras, can't you tell? Larry Woodruff, another friendly ghost of Mardi Gras. He and Sherry really cut a rug that night. That might have been 2018. There. Oh, there. See, there's the doll. There she is. That very same one, Brenda.
Yeah, here it is.
Last year.
Yeah.
That dog gets out a lot.
She
Yeah.
parties more than I do.
It also tells the colors, you know.
Oh, that's
that,
right. Yeah. Will you tell us, Brenda, since you've got the doll and you can show us?
Yes. Well, the green stands for faith. The purple is for justice, and the gold is for power.
Love
And
it.
that's why they decorate the cake with those three colors.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mhm.
I don't know who that person is. Some weird lady with a crown on. Nah. Not worth spending too much time on that one. Here we have some good friends. We have Sherry Woodruff and Marie Leppert and a friend. Does anyone remember who that is? I think it was Sherry's friend, but I'm not 100% sure. But in the background, I see Lauren DeSarno and I see Natalie with her crown. Kathy.
Yep.
The back
Mommy.
Charlie Beat's head.
Oh,
Another
Wow.
good kitchen crew right there. John Burke.
Oh, you're in that chair.
Yeah, there I am. And Carol Albert and David Jeevry and the back of Carol Rayner's head. Oh, and there's the baby from
There's the
last
baby.
year. Now, Natalie, we're going to need a picture of Madeline doing this very same thing so that we can share it on Facebook. We want everyone to know. So
I'm
there's
shocked.
no
You want me to
mistake
take
now.
a photo? Oh my goodness.
I know. You hate taking pictures. It's your least favorite thing. All right. So this second round of trivia is a little bit trickier. I want everybody on mute again. Let's pull up the chat thread pull up the chat thread so I can see what everybody's going to answer and turn yourselves on mute. And now we have our final round of trivia, and this is Lenten trivia. This is church stuff, guys. And I had to refresh my memory on some of this. So these might take a little bit longer. These might be some more stumpers for you. Are we ready for the first question? Everybody type in yes, so I know you're here. Yes. Anyone else? Yeah. Ooh, all caps from Jerry. Yes, Jerry is here. He's ready to answer church questions. I love it. All right. Lenten trivia, first question. Where do the ashes for Ash Wednesday traditionally come from? Fire, palms. The DeSarnos actually got the right answer first, but I really like Jessica's answer because she's not wrong. Fire, yes, that's true. But the correct first answer was from the DeSarnos, and that's from the palms from Palm Sunday of the previous year. A lot of Amazon. Joanna, I mean, I know that's true, but come on. Can't we at least order from Albany Church Supply? Andrea Piccinini says Psalms.
It wasn't Church Supply House. They were just using their third-party supplier.
I know Amazon is our ash supplier, but we have a huge supply of dried up palms from about 2 or 3 years worth of Palm Sundays that we do need to burn. And in honor of Andrea Piccinini, we'll add a couple of pages of the Psalms to it too, because that'd be kind of cool to just kind of imprint the Psalms right onto your forehead. I love it. All right, next question. What's the liturgical color for the fourth Sunday in Lent? Ah, Jerry got that one, and I know why. This is not a trivia question, but it is a question. Does anyone know what the name for that Sunday is? Not Rose Sunday. There's one sort of like it in Advent, and that's what Jerry just typed in. It's Gaudete Sunday is the one that's in Advent that's rose colored, but the one in Lent that's rose colored is called something else. It's another Latin word. It's Laetare Sunday. Yes, Laetare, not Atari, but Laetare, and it just means rejoice. At some point during the forming of the church year, they thought, you know, Lent is kind of long and penitential, and we need something to spice things up and allow people to relax a little bit and rejoice. So we'll have Laetare Sunday, and that's where the hangings and the priest's vestments are pink instead of purple. And we do have a set of vestments that was given to us by the men's lunch group that we use during Advent, and we also use it during Lent. So that's what that is. All right, next question. What's the liturgical color for Palm Sunday? Red. Good job, Hunter. Red. Red, which is also the color of Holy Week, and well, not the color of Holy Week. It's the color of Pentecost and the color of ordinations, and it's the color of passion and the color of fire and the color of blood. But Palm Sunday, it's the first rejoicing before we get into Holy Week and kind of the mourning that goes along with that. But it is red. So good job, Hunter. What is the Triduum? It's three things. So what is it? This was a tough one. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're half right. Give me a little bit more detail. Why would it matter? What Thursday and Friday and Saturday? Why do those Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Why Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday. All right, just got that one. Good job. Holy Saturday and the Easter Vigil is that. So tri is three, duum, plural of day, so 3 days. It's the last 3 days of Holy Week. So Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday, which includes the Easter Vigil. So good job, Jess. Excellent. I know you got kind of a kickstart from Hunter, though, so I'm going to give Hunter a point too. That was good. What gets covered up in the church during Lent? There are a bunch of people here who ought to know. Crosses. That's right. The Hurleys got that one. And
Michelle, thank you, Michelle.
The altar guild within the church today, as we were all in the kitchen making food, the altar guild was all over the church, not just the sanctuary, but all over the church, covering all the crosses up with purple and black for the season of Lent. And then on Easter, they'll all be uncovered except for the ones that we forget about, because there's always one or two. Do you know how many crosses there are in our church? That's a rhetorical question, because I don't even know how many there are, but there are lots. And some of them are very big, and some of them are itty bitty tiny, like the one on top of the box of wafers that we use, and the one on top of the baptismal font. They're like this big, but they have to get covered up. Also, Joanna, are you saying anyone who stays still gets covered up with purple and black for the season of Lent? Okay. Next question. Let me get there. What's the liturgical color for funerals during Lent? Yes, Hunter, it's white. Funerals are always white, even in a penitential season. The penitential color is purple. That's also the royal color, but that's the color that we use. We use blue during Advent, but that's also meant to be a penitential color during that season. But purple all throughout Lent. But when there's a funeral, we always switch to white, which is the same color that we use for Easter and for major feasts of the church. The reason is funerals, no matter when they are always an Easter celebration. A funeral service is always, always, always commemorating new life after death and not just death itself. So that's why funerals are always white, even if they happen during Lent. Good job, Fred and Hunter. Next question. What's the liturgical color for weddings during Lent? Nope. Ah, Carol Rayner got that. That was a trick question. Technically, you are not supposed to have weddings or baptisms or confirmations during the season of Lent. Usually what you do is you allow the season to pass, and then on Easter, at the vigil or at the Sunday morning, the Easter Sunday, is when you have your baptisms, and sometimes you'll have confirmations too, if the bishop, if that falls within his schedule. But hey, Tilly, leave it. My dog is eating something, pardon me. So yeah, usually what you'll do is you'll say, okay, we're not going to do any weddings or baptisms from what's tomorrow, the 17th through April 4th, but then we can start doing them again. So you're technically not supposed to have those services during the season of Lent. And I've had people get very irritated about that in the past. But that's the thing, you're supposed to wait. When Jesus was fasting in the desert, what did the tempter tell him to turn into bread? Stones. Good job, Fred and Hunter. A lot of people are getting that right, but I think that either Hunter or Fred or both of them are very fast typers. Good job. What traditionally happens at the end of the Maundy Thursday service? Clear everything. Yes, we strip the altar. Everything comes off of the altar, and it gets wiped down and left completely bare and clean to signify the tomb where Jesus will be laid. So nothing, yes, and in the dark. Good job, Jess. Yep, in the dark, no communion left out, no nothing. It's just completely bare. It's one of my very favorite, I get goosebumps just talking about it. It's one of my very favorite services ever in the whole church is Maundy Thursday in its entirety, but the end in particular. It's a beautiful service, but also very sad. How many stations of the cross are there on Good Friday? Oh, Jerry got that one, 14. Every year, I think it's 12, and then I'm surprised that it's 14 every year. Yeah, it goes all the way from Jesus appearing in front of Pontius Pilate to Jesus being prepared for burial and laid in the tomb. So throughout all that, it's 14. And this year we will be doing them again, whether it's in person or online as we did it last year. I'm not sure yet, but we will be doing the Stations of the Cross again. That was a good thing we did last year. And that was the last of our trivia. So let's see. Oh, wow. The Irwin boys taking it all the way home today. Big 4 points for Fred and Hunter. Good job, guys. Well done.
Woohoo!
Woo-hoo. Coming in second are Jerry Shea and the Hurley family with 2 points each. And then showing up on the board, which is very respectable as well, the DeSarnos, Jessica Gonzalez, and Carol Rayner. Wonderful job, everybody. And that is all I have for our Mardi Gras party. And I say that because it's late at night and I've got a 7:30 a.m. service tomorrow morning and a noon service and a 7:30 p.m. service. There's still plenty of room at each of those services if you all would like to sign up to be in person with us. The Google Forms don't close down. So those, I can plan for you up until a minute beforehand. Kevin got the baby.
Oh,
All
my
right,
cake,
so
my cake. Oh, that's what's sticking out of my cake.
so the Hurleys and the Krause McCarthy clan will be responsible for our king cakes next year, unless I hear otherwise from one of the other families. But you guys are happily on the hook for king cakes. So Natalie has already done this once, and she can give you great information. Were they good? They looked wonderful.
Okay.
And
I
many
haven't
thanks
gotten
to
to cake
They are
yet.
really good. They're delicious.
Okay.
They are good.
Right. Many thanks to Carol Rayner next time you see her, because she decorated those cookies, and Kevin actually helped her too. Kevin Hurley decorated with some of the
I
sugar, and Carol
decorated the
Rayner.
last one.
Yeah, you did a good job.
I decorated the last one.
I'm almost inclined to think that was an inside job, Kevin Hurley, because you guys did get that baby. In any event, our king cakes are cared for next year. But if you would still like to sign up for one of the in-person services, there's plenty of room. Some of you I already know I will see in the morning or at noon or tomorrow night. In the meantime, the noon services and the 7:30 p.m. services will be on Zoom and on Facebook. I just didn't think anyone was really craving to see a 7:30 a.m. service on Zoom or Facebook, so I kind of left that one out of the running. But if you would like to join us remotely, noon and 7:30 p.m. will be live streamed just as the rest of our services have been. Big thank you to Aaron Wasick and to the DeSarnos and to Natalie and to Michelle and to the Hurleys and to Kevin Walsh for being there tonight and helping us get everything together. We really appreciate the food, and I appreciate all of you being here. Jess asked if the 7:30 p.m. has music. Yes, it does. The 7:30 the evening service has music, so please do join us for that. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't party too hard, especially if you're planning on coming to church in the morning or sometime else tomorrow. But enjoy the rest of your Mardi Gras. Thank you so much for joining us and for helping me and for helping each other. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.